I'm Randy, founder and CEO of Zen Habitats, and today we're going to walk you through the assembly process of our Deluxe Stacking Spacer. And this process is the same whether you have the 4x2x1 spacer or the 2x2x1 spacer. Let's go what comes with your Deluxe Stacking Spacer. First, there's going to be two back frames, and the way you know this is the back frame is there's a single channel on each side. So there's two of those. There's two door frames, and the door frames has a single channel on one side, but a double channel on the others, and that's where the doors are going to slide back and forth. You're going to receive 8 screws with a Phillips head and a little screwdriver if you need to use it, along with 8 metal dowels. And this is for locking your enclosure and your spacers in place. And we'll show you how that works in a bit. 2 doorknobs, 2 side panels, 2 doors. And the way you can tell these are the doors is they have little holes for the doorknobs to screw in. Your top door frame and your bottom door frame. And you know it's the bottom door frame when you can see the Zen Habitats logo in the front. So the first step in the assembly process is to take our 2 back frames, again single channel on each side, and align it to the back corners of our bottom frame, and we're going to screw that together. Next we're going to attach the front frames, and what we want to do is make sure that the double channel here aligns to the double channel on the bottom frame. So we're just going to go ahead and line that there and then screw those into place. Now that we have our side frames in place, we're going to go ahead and put in our 2 side panels. Now we're going to go ahead and attach the top frame, and we're just again making sure that the double channel here matches the double channel on the front of our Deluxe Stacking Spacer. So now we're going to attach the doorknobs to the doors. So we're just going to take the screw, slide it in place. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and install the doors. We're going to put the back one in first, and we're just going to lift it into the back channel here and then drop it into the bottom frame. So when it comes to stacking your Deluxe Stacking Spacer on top of your enclosure, in the past we used a very high bond tape, which was fantastic, kept the enclosure and the spacer together very tightly. But the problem is, if you needed to move it, it was very difficult. You had to cut it open, and it was a process. So with the Zen 3.0s, we're able to use these dowels. And what you can do on these dowels is simply drop it in place on each of the corners, and then slide your Deluxe Stacking Spacer on top. Now with the dowel in place, we can just go ahead and align it to the screw hole on the bottom Deluxe Spacer, just like that, and now it's nice and secure. And the reason the spacer comes with 8 dowels is if you're going to put another enclosure on top, you're just going to put these dowels in the 4 screw holes in the post and then stack your other enclosure right on top. So that's how easy it is to use the dowels to secure your enclosures. But if you need to remove them, all you have to do is lift up and remove your enclosure. So that's it. That's how easy it is to set up your Deluxe Stacking Spacer. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to us on our website at zenhabitats.com, or you can email us at support@zenhabitats.com. Thanks everybody.